Okay, so that actually looked out pretty good. I don't know how that really. No, I'd rather do it more like because I really can't see. Sorry. Actually, I was gonna try and do an eyebrow tutorial, but I don't think I'll be able to do that today. I'll probably do it when I come home from work or tomorrow when I actually have a day off. Right now on my face, I have concealer for coverage. I filled in my eyebrows and I did like a very neutral eyeshadow because I am just not really feeling it today. I kind of want to call out of work and I totally forgot I had to work. I really wanted to go out and go shopping and it's obvious I won't be able to do that. So, that kind of ruined my mood a little bit, but whatever. So I guess now, as I'm, I guess, getting ready, I can do like a get ready with me kind of makeup so y'all can see how I do my makeup from this point on, I guess, because I'm practically done. I'm really not going to do a whole lot of coverage and the foundation and everything today just because I don't want to. And just going to work. I'm not really doing anything spectacular, anything special. Um, so yeah, whatever. Typically I always do my eyebrows first, just because when I put my concealer. Well, honestly it just depends. If I do like a night look or I'm going somewhere or I want a lot of coverage, I'll do my eyebrows first because I'll use concealer and I want to blend that out flawlessly. So eyebrows first. Once you blend out your concealer, use a foundation obviously that matches your skin tone, and that's also going to help blend out the foundation. So you won't be able to see the halo eyebrows when it's like white all around your eyebrow looking all types of crazy, and you definitely don't want that because you will look foolish. Um, and yeah, like I said, I just put a little bit of eyeshadow underneath my brow bone just to accentuate it a little bit. Nothing too crazy because I did not use a lighter concealer. I used a concealer that was actually my skin tone or very close to. This is LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toast, and this is usually what I use just for my eyebrows. I don't use it on my face because it does tend to look a little ashy because it is a darker tint, I guess I would say. However, on my face, I use either dark cocoa or I use my concealer, which is not fucking here, and I believe it's called Beautiful Bronze. But it's more of like a, I don't know if you could tell by my skin. It's more of like a flesh tone color for me. It matches my skin perfectly, so that's what I use just for coverage if I'm really not doing nothing special or going anywhere. So yeah. Um, what's next? What's next? What's next? Should I wear eyelashes today? I don't think I'm wearing eyelashes today. Usually I like to wear eyelashes because I fucking hate mascara, and you gotta excuse my French, but I really do hate mascara with a passion. Like, it's just so not for me. I really just don't like wearing it. I do have a very thin coat mascara on right now. All of my mascaras that I've ever bought, I'll either use it with only my falsies or I'll just use it if I'm literally not going anywhere. But for the most part, my brushes are pretty dried out because like I said, don't like mascara. So I'll just take it out and use a baby wipe or a makeup wipe and rub it off. Excuse me. And just go over my lashes very lightly just to get them to like stand, I guess, or accentuate themselves without having so much product and making them like spidery and cakey and crazy, because that is a bad look. Um, so yeah, moving along, I'm definitely gonna apply some liner because why not? And liner is the shit. My favorite liner that I have been using for about a year now is NYC liquid liner. I follow Crispy on YouTube and she was always raving about this eyeliner. And prior to her even talking about it, I was using it because it's cheap, it's inexpensive, and although the e.l.f. eyeliner is also $1 and it's really cheap and inexpensive, it's very runny, if that makes sense. And the brush is very flexible, so it doesn't really hold well. And when you're trying to do your wing or cat liner, as a lot of people like to call it, um, I do have a little difficulty, especially because I experience a lot of watering from this eye that should be running all types of crazy. And I can't have that. This has more of a matte dry, so once it's dry, has more of a matte finish actually. So once it does dry from liquid to the finish, it's pretty mattified and that shit ain't going nowhere. That's how it looks like liquefied or liquid in its original state. Well, I'm actually gonna have to, because I did put a lot. It dries pretty matte for the most part, so I'm gonna apply my liner now actually so you guys can see how I do that. And this light is bright as hell. How am I going to go about doing this? Let's see. It's a little difficult to do this far away from my mirror, but you know what? I'm going to use this mirror. Boom. Like so. So the brush is very flexible also. However, it's also very sturdy. So if you're going to go with it, it has like a nice little, it goes where you want it to go. It's not going to be all over your face. And that's something I definitely don't have to worry about with this eyeliner, which is another reason why I like it so much. And because I have a very small amount of eye makeup and mascara, I'm going to do a very thin, very unnoticeable, and very natural wing liner look. I'm not going to apply a lot. I'm just going to start from the middle of my lash just to make it a little darker and define it a little more. Just from the middle, not from the beginning. And just slowly creep down towards the beginning of my lid. And just gradually bring it over. And do the same thing on the other side. Obviously, I'm not being precise. This does not have to be perfect. And like I said, I'm going for a very natural look, so I'm really not being very particular. I'm going to do a very slight wing from the corner, very small. Extend that over and close it up. Very small, but very significant. And do the same thing on the other side. Just bring that over like so. And this eye is running already, just like I said. So annoying. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my eyes. I'm definitely not doing eyelashes, and I was thinking about it, but I'm really just not going to do it because I don't want to, and I don't think I need it. Let me see how that looks without. I think that looks pretty okay. It looks fine to me. I'm okay with it. Usually, like I said, if I'm going for a light look and I only have concealer on my face, my concealer does tend to crease sometimes, especially because my skin is very oily. I just go over my concealer, or the areas that I've applied my concealer, just to blend it out extra good. Once again, go over it again, and I'll just take a pressed powder. Excuse me. I'll take a pressed powder and go over the areas that I've applied my concealer, or the areas that I significantly want to stay without creasing during the day. So I'll just take a either a tapered powder brush or just any powder brush. Use my pressed powder and apply from the inner corner coming out directly under the eye, very close as you can get to your lower lid without impaling yourself. And little by little, just move down slowly. Because you definitely don't want this coverage to be too heavy. You just want it to look nice and natural. I'm just going to go over my underbrow just to give it a little more of a natural look. And do the same thing to the other eye. And just go back and forth until you get the desired look that you're trying to acquire. After the under eye, definitely want to do your T-zone. That means the bridge of your nose and in the middle of your forehead. Just go over it very lightly. Kind of almost like dusting it, so it's not too heavy. Or the areas you would usually highlight when using a highlighter, which is the areas I always tend to go over the most because they get oily the fastest, and that should be looking crazy, and we can't have that. So once again, I'm gonna go over the area what I just applied the powder and just buff it out, just so it doesn't look really cakey in comparison to the rest of my face. Just buff out this area just to make sure it looks fine. Like so. Like so. And because I'm going for a very natural look, I'm not really going to be contouring my face so crazy. I'm actually going to leave it exactly how it is right now. And I'm just going to do a very light liner. If it wants to fucking come over here. A very light liner starting from the outer corners. Only. Outer corners of my lips. And directly above my cupid's bow. Which you can barely see, but it definitely does make a significant difference, especially when you're wearing a clear, nude, or flesh tone lippy. I'm really going to be using a very small amount of this nude color. It's by NYC once again, and the color is called Bare Brooklyn. This nude is so pretty, but be careful because it's very pigmented, and if you smear I'll actually show y'all how this looks. If you smear this, if you just take it right out and apply it, it can be very Like, I actually don't even like how that looks with this makeup. Yeah, so no, that was not gonna work. Yeah, so the color I was using was called Bare Brooklyn by NYC, and it barely looks like you even have any on. Um, like I said, it is very pigmented and it's very opaque. You literally need to do this, which is what I do. See that? That's it. That's it. Then I'll take my pinky and just apply all over. I had a very small amount on before, but when I put that clear gloss over, it has like a pink tint, so it kind of wiped it away. But like I said, natural, subtle, nothing crazy. That's the look I'm going for. So yeah, this look just consisted of eyebrows, very minimal eye makeup, which is very optional. You obviously don't have to do any eye makeup for a very natural look. Concealer for coverage and like some clear lip gloss. Nothing tinted, nothing pigmented, none of that. Just very simple. Everyday look, not too crazy at all. So yeah, like I said, if you have any questions, suggestions, want some ideas, want some looks posted, or just have makeup related questions in general, feel free to leave them below in the comments. And like I said, I have been vlogging lately. I will be uploading my videos onto my YouTube channel once I start getting that situated again and editing my videos. So I'm gonna be including the link on my Facebook once I do get that up and running, and I will let y'all know how that goes. In the meantime, I gotta take care of this weaves because it is looking crazy, and I can't go to work and get tips looking like this with a bonnet on my head. Where did I really think I'm going? Nowhere. Okay, guys, thank you for joining me with my Get Ready With Me because I was really bored, and this look was actually fairly quick. Very simple, very easy. Took no time at all. Actually, I'm gonna actually turn this lamp off because I'm baking. But yeah, very simple, very quick, very easy, and now I gotta go to work. But like I said, if you have any questions, makeup related, not makeup related, hair related, beauty related, skin related, tutorial ideas, looks, whatever you have, don't be afraid to post in the comments. I will definitely be uploading some of the vlogs that I've been doing onto my YouTube channel, as well as a few tutorials once I start editing and getting my shit together on my YouTube. But for the meantime, I will just be posted on Facebook. So don't be a stranger. Don't be scared to ask questions or just intrigue me. Whatever you got, I got answers for. So yeah, I'll be posting videos, and hopefully, like I said, I'll be doing a tutorial for eyebrows either tonight or tomorrow. So keep a lookout for that, and also keep a lookout for my YouTube link, which I shall be posting soon once I get that together. And don't be afraid to subscribe, leave comments, and all that type of good stuff. Thank you once again for joining me with this Get Ready With Me, and I'll be seeing you very soon.